Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dante, and in today's video we are going to see how the hotfix seems more like a rework for Ive's damage output, how her ultimate now performs, and which runes actually gives her more benefits. We will start now with a straight comparison between before and after the hotfix. In the last video I downleveled Raven's level to 80 and even used 5+4 attack runes on her, so they could have a fair fight. Right now, believe it or not, this is no more necessary, since Ive keeps up with her at full power. My Raven will be 140 with full +6 awakened runes, and Ive will just be level 80 and have +5 attack speed runes. This Monday, with the rune event, I will upgrade them, so I will unleash her full potential, but at the moment they are the best I have in store. So let's move to the Goblins Dungeon. As you see, the base attacks did not get a buff, it is almost 4000 like before. But as soon as the arrows rains, you will notice the difference. In just the first 10 seconds, you can see that Raven and Ive are touching 1 million damage, and before they were only reaching 600,000. This is indeed a big gap, but while Raven got 60 more levels, Ive's stats remained untouched. But what did they change that Ive is so good compared to before? So it seems that Ive attack speed was just so high that it broke her ultimate. She was able to surpass the 250% cap of attack speed, so the game tilted, and the number of arrows she was shooting were not increasing accordingly to her attack speed, and the last big arrow as well was not doing any damage. Now that these issues have been addressed, you can see how effectively attack speed runes increase her damage numbers. Before, every arrow of her ultimate was dealing 9966 damage, while now it is 11,500, which is a good jump, but what makes the big difference is that now every 5% of attack speed she will shoot one more arrow. And this now includes the wind buff synergy, carry ultimate, and every possible attack speed buff she can get until the actual 250% cap. And yeah, before not even this was happening. So if now she has a 1.60 attack speed in the night menu, this means she will fire the beauty of 10 more arrows in her ultimate, which means 25 total. And why is this? Let's just do the math. 1.60 minus 1.10, that is her base attack speed, equals 50, which divided by 5, which is corresponding to the 0.05% in the description of her ultimate, equals 10. This helped me a lot in the Secret Mine dungeon, as right now she is more than before a burst unit. I was able to jump 3 entire stages thanks to this buff she received. Right now this is the formation I am using, and the only change I see in the near future is to add Trinich and take out or Hilda or the Unknown Knight, just to have even more support synergies and get a lot of multicast by them. This is indeed a good squad for the dungeon mine, and the only reason I am not reaching higher stages is that I only have one copy of each my damage dealer's legendary weapon, so I really recommend you try it out. All these changes are the reasons why that Ive in the arena obliterated your backlines just now, and this is why attack runes are just bet on her at the moment. Cause for a sniper, the more attack speed you have, the more ultimate you will do, and in arena the faster your ultimate, the higher the chances that your team will win. Her best defensive formation should be Charlotte, Raven, Ive, Tristan or Ember, and a warrior or another tank in the backline. I recommend the Dark Warrior or Desperado. You could as well put Loss in, but maybe she could be better off in your second team, just in case another Ive beats yours and kills all your team. A good counter to her is Ernst, that most likely will survive her first ultimate, and afterwards will increase the number of units in the battlefield, spreading her damage, but the best counter at the moment is the warrior comp. That went out of meta cause of the introduction of Loss, and speaking of her, the only warrior that will evade her silence is Desperado, so do not deploy her in the front line, guys, please. So, this new entry in your roster isn't just a great addition to your actual combat power, but it is indeed a balance of the arena as well. Well, not really a balance, since she just can kill every non-tank unit in a few seconds. But yeah, these are gacha games, and speaking of this, it would be great if the devs added a system to the pools, where if you get a legendary which is not the featured hero, you should at least get it the next time you actually pull a legendary hero. But only time will tell if the devs hear us out. Coming back to our topic, right now the only thing I missed to test is artifacts. As you know, there is a specific artifact for every faction that can increase the attack of your units every 5 attacks, and I really can't wait to see the difference it will make in the dungeons, in the Goblin one in particular, considering the fight is so long. Let's hope that Ive will not break the damage system once more. And as a final thought for you guys, I wanted to tell you that it is literally okay if you invested a lot into Raven. She just not went out of order, and she is still by far your best option in the Trial of Light, thanks to her ultimate prioritizing the enemy front row, and she is still comparable to Eve in terms of efficiency. Her silence is still gold in every aspect of the game, and her combo with Loss is just so good that you will always want her in your team, to cast her ultimate as fast as possible. I guess the best sniper in the end is still the one you have the most upgraded weapon, so if you have a +5 Banshee and just one Tempest shooter, you know better than me that Raven will still win over her. This was my final note on the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and to see you all in the next one. Bye!